Soul guest mix.
Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci right here on the Corner of Soul with my man, Brino Soul.
You are tuned into the 24 South African Radio Awards Campus of the Year. Vow 88.1. of Soul. Exclusive. Tuned into the 24 South African Radio Awards Campus of the Year. Vow 88.1.
Uh-oh. 88.1.
Tuned into the 24 South African Radio Awards Campus of the Year. Vow 88.1.
Hey, what's up? This is Vinny Da Vinci right here on the Corner of Soul with my man, Brino Soul.
Brino Soul.
Brino Soul.
Between us, when we have come together.
the 24 South African Radio Awards Campus of the Year. Vow 88.1. Corner of Soul Guest Mix.
Find a good thing is easy. You gotta make it last. We all need love and liberty. Is that too much to ask? When you're out there looking for what you need, what you are. Remember this, life goes on without a sound or a word. Remember this, life goes on without a sound or a word.
Yeah, an excursion of beautiful music. Life goes on. And yes, beautiful music is always right here on the station of the year. We've been jumping inside, man. We've been dancing all through, courtesy of this guys standing or sitting in front of me. You know, 2017, I remember I wrote something. Pratibos Mukwile used to host a segment called Influential Fridays on his radio show, by the way. And I said, I'm sitting listening to the Influential Fridays between 9 and 12 o'clock. And in my imaginary mind, I picture Thulane Shipalana, Dr. T, hosting the show every Friday for a certain factual reason. Number one, a very insightful and informative individual, a good advisor, a great sport enthusiast, which is tennis, by the way, and a great DJ and a record collector. And I said, radio would be fun every Fridays. Look at me now. On Saturday, I hosted this guy from 5 o'clock up until this now. Dr. Thulane Shipalana, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Bruno.
Oh!
It's been a long time coming.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I'm happy to be in your house. Massive, massive.
What an excursion. What a ride.
Yeah.
A journey, man.
It's always got to be a journey. Music is a journey.
You know, a good friend of mine, I remember we were chilling at Triple B
Right.
in Sunning Hill. This is like 2017, 20,
Yeah,
I think
remember
2016,
those, banging
Yes.
Thursdays at Triple B.
Shout out to John the Baptist, by
The
the way.
Baptist.
And this is where I
Baptisto.
actually saw you
Yes.
in person.
I remember that day.
Now, the funniest moment is this guy, when he plays, he used to carry only 2 CDs. Tina would just carry a slapper bag. He comes through with 2 CDs. But mind you, the music that will come out. Now, talk me through.
Yeah, I mean, today, if you check my small Anyana bag there,
Yo.
probably have about 7 or 8
You.
records. Storytelling. Music is about storytelling. And you got to listen to the music. You have to listen. You mustn't be excited about playing. You need to listen to your music.
Definitely.
Deep listening.
Now, let's take it back a bit.
Right.
Because you have a DJ span of Club 115, just downtown.
Oh, man.
Just paint a picture to
You
us.
see, as I was driving, what is this road? The Betha.
Yeah, Betha Road.
I figured, no, man, I'm not coming to work. Where am I going? Am I
Uh-huh.
going to 115? No, that's way back, man.
But how was music then?
Oh, man. That was the mecca of, there would be songs that you would buy. Like the bean bags where there was record sales, 50 rand, 70 rand. And you feel like, look, I'm not going to get a chance to play this anywhere. I'm buying this for myself.
Yeah.
You get to 115,
The story changes.
the story changes.
Yes.
You go, let me try this out.
Hmm.
And they used to have this mixer, this brand. It's not so common. Everyone goes for Pioneer. Allen and Heath.
Alan and Heath.
Yeah.
Yes.
Allen and Heath.
Yeah.
It's like you're at the studio, like you over there.
With like big channels.
Analog mixer.
Wow, man.
You open the channels, you go to, say, level 2. You hear the music coming out so smoothly on both sides. Proper stereo. Shout out to Tavi.
At what day is
And the
this?
late Marco. Those guys were phenomenal. So we would go there on a Friday.
Yeah.
And at times I would play on I remember the first time I played there, my big buddy called me there, Clive Bean. His home cooking sessions. He said to me, look, you're going to play at 5 in the morning. I said, Clive, you mad? You think there'll still be people over there at 5? Says, come through, my friend. And I remember I came in there and I was anxious. I like attending events early. I wanna hear the build up of the music and the sets.
Yes.
So I rocked up there 11:30, waited around. Now came 5 a.m. Jeez, there was still about 150 people in there.
Wow.
I think I played until they stopped me. And I recall from that day on, Marco's, I don't know whether they were still together before he passed on. I forgot her name, but his girlfriend or wife then came up to me and asked me, who are you? He says, no, come over here. I need you to meet Marco. She grabbed me by the hand. She took me to Marco. She instructed him. This guy must come back here.
Now, I want to know, because we don't have much time left.
Yeah.
Because you paint a picture of how 115 was.
Yes. Yes.
Now, do you think we are as receptive as it was?
Nope.
And
Nope.
why?
Unfortunately, it's become more of a party culture than a music culture, I find. Look, there are pockets.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Venice Vinyl Thursdays,
yes.
that's a nice mix. There's more of a music culture there,
And the reception as well.
and there's reception.
Yes.
A whole lot of other places. I'm not sure. Is it because there's more seating nowadays, and chilling? Maybe maybe that could be. But the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I was playing at Kailami. I was pleasantly surprised. I mean, if you start off your set and they look at at the box and they don't recognize the face, And then you, as always, you tell a story through song. Around about the 7th or the 8th track, I saw two ladies on their feet dancing non-stop.
Yes, nice.
And I wouldn't say I'm the deepest of DJs. And I don't think I would say I'm the cheesiest either. But I would say I play music that your ear can follow.
And speaking of that, you have a YouTube channel.
Correct.
Talk us through.
Look, that channel, it was a case of, especially attending Vinny's Vinyl Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursdays. Guys would come up to me, hey, Grootman, wadlala yi? Hey, howdlala? Ish agidlala. What was no, I'll get a chance. I'll play. And then I thought, you know what? It looks like these guys kind of missed my soundtrack, Let me start a YouTube channel. And of course, it's got a complicated name for.
What is the name of it?
So it's called Cochlear Excursions.
Wow, man.
So the cochlear is your inner ear. So in that channel, I'm trying to penetrate your inner ear.
Right. I know you've got so many things to say.
Yeah, always.
We don't have much time left.
Right.
We are just 1 minute away.
Yeah.
Can I just put you on the spot?
Yeah.
If you were to write a thesis.
If I were to?
Write a thesis.
A thesis, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A thesis on house music. 2 words.
2 words. House music is for happy people. It's a happy person's kind of music. And music that has got a lot of variation to it. To me, it's close to spiritual jazz. If you listen to the way I was playing that GU's second song, if you pay close attention to it, there's a lot of elements going in there. Latin jazz, the drum. It just throws you off off a tangent. It's like you're traveling to nowhere, but making steps forward. That's how I see house music.
Dr. T, thank you very much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's very spiritual to me. I have you on my show.
Yep.
And shout out to you for making time.
And lastly, if there's one guy I really wish he does really well, it's Brino Soul, Tetas, the character of Ningiza. You're a legend. Thank you so much.
See you next time.
Ciao.
House music is the best and coolest dance music. It's like Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do.
This is Corner of Soul.